Shivaji was born in Shivaji near Jumnar. He was the son of Shaji Bhonsle by his first wife Jijabai. Shaji was a descendant of the Yadava rulers of Devagiri from his mother's side and the Sisodiyas of Mewar and his father's side. Shaji Bhonsle served under Malik Amber farmers like 1548 to 1626 farmer slave and Abyssinian minister of Ahmad Shah of Ahmednagar. After the death of Malik Amber, Shahji played a vital role in the politics. After the annexation of Ahmednagar by the Mughals, he entered the service of the Sultan of Bijapur. Shivaji and his mother were left under the care of Dadaji Kondadev, who administered Saji Bhonsle's Jagirs, land grants given in recognition of military services at Pune. Shivaji earned the goodwill of Mawali peasants and chiefs were martial with knowledge about the hilly areas around Pune. Shivaji made himself familiar with the hilly areas around Pune. Religious heads Ramdas and Tukaram also influenced Shivaji. Ramdas was regarded by Shivaji as his guru. Shivaji began his military career at the age of 19. In 1646, he captured the fortress of Torna from the Sultan of Bijapur. The fort of Raigarh, located 5 miles east of Torna, was captured and only rebuilt after the death of Dadaji Kondadev in 1647. Shivaji took over all the Jagirs of his fathers. Subsequently, the forts of Baramati, Indapura, and Purandhar and Kontana came under his direct control. The Marathas already captured Kalyan, an important town in that region. Shivaji's father had been humiliated in prisons by the Sultan of Bijapur. He negotiated with Prince Murad, the Mughal viceroy of the Deccan, expresses wish to join Mughal service. The Sultan of and Bijapur released Shaji in 1649 on some conditions. So Shivaji refrained from his military activities from 1649 to 1655. During this period, he consolidated his power and toned up his administration. In 1656, Shivaji restarted his military activities. He captured a Javli in Satara district and the immense booty that he made him popular among the Marathas. Many young men joined his army. A new fort Pratapgarh was built 2 miles west of Jamli. After Muhammad Adil Shah of Bijapur died in November 1656, Adil Shah, to a young man of 18, succeeded him. Aurangzeb captured Bidar, Kalyan, and Purandhar in 1657. So both Shivaji and the Bijapur Sultan were forced to make peace with Aurangzeb. At this time, Shah Jahan felt aware of succession imminent in Delhi. Aurangzeb led for Delhi to take part in it. Using this opportunity, Shivaji invaded North Konkan and captured the cities of Kalyan, Bhiwandi, and fort of Mahuli. As there was no danger from the Mughals, Bijapur Sultan decided to attack Shivaji. Afzal Khan was sent with a huge army. He boasted that he would bring the mountain threat in China, but he found fighting in the mountainous country extremely difficult. So he planned to trace Shivaji. He was outwitted. The Maratha forces ravaged South Konkan and Kolkata district and captured the fort of Pannala. The Sultan of Bijapur himself led the army and they have traveled for more than a year. Uh, Shivaji recognized as the ruler of territories in his possession. In July 1658, Aurangzeb ascended the throne as the emperor. Shaista Khan was appointed the governor of the Deccan in 1660s. Was the main purpose of crushing Shivaji. She, but Shivaji hit upon a bold plan. He entered Pune with 400 soldiers in the form of marriage party and attacked Shaista Khan. Aurangzeb was forced to recall Shaista Khan from Deccan in December 1663. In 1664, Shivaji attacked Surat, the major Mughal port in the Arabian Sea, and soldiers flooded the city. Aurangzeb dispatched an army under the command of the Rajput general Raja Jai Singh to defeat Shivaji. Shivaji and next Bijapur. At the time, free and was known as Bahadur Shah I was the governor of the Deccan. Jai Singh made elaborate plans to encircle Shivaji on all sides. Even Raigarh was under threat. Purandhar was besieged in June 1665. Um, the heroic resistance of Shivaji became futile. Therefore, he decided to come to negotiation with the Jai Singh. According to the Treaty of Purandhar signed on 11th June 1665, yielded the fortress that he had captured and agreed to serve as a Mansabdar and assist Mughals in conquering Bijapur. Jai Singh persuaded Shivaji to visit the Mughal court. He fed Shivaji with high hopes and took personal responsibility for his safety at the capital. Shivaji and his son Sambhaji reached Agra in May 1666, but they were not shown due disrespect. Immediately he burst and an abused temperament. Shivaji was imprisoned. He managed to escape by hiding himself in a fruit basket. In 1666, Shivaji resumed his belligerent policy and led the Maratha soldiers in new conquests. As the Mongols were busy with Afghan risings in the northwest, they could not deal with Shivaji. Shivaji also occupied himself with the reorganization of his internal administration. Prince Mosam, Viceroy of the Deccan, was weak and indolent. Raja Jaswant Singh was friendly towards Shivaji. Sambhaji also made a Mansabdar of 5,000. Conflict with Mughals in 1670. Aurangzeb took part of the Jagir in Berar, which was once given to Shivaji. Shivaji got annoyed and recalled his tools from Mughal service. He recovered almost all the forts he had ceded to Mughals by the Treaty of Purandhar. In 1670, he again sacked Surat, the most important port on the western coast. In 1672, the Marathas imposed Chowth, or one-fourth of the revenue, as an annual tribute on Surat. On 6 June 1674, Shivaji was crowned at Raigarh, assumed the title of Chhatrapati. In 1676, Shivaji began his career of conquest in the south. A secret treaty was signed with the Sultan of Golconda. Shivaji promised him territories in return for his support. He captured Senji and Vellore and annexed adjoining territories which belonged to his father Chaji. He allowed his half brother Venkoji or Ekoji to carry on the administration in Tanjavur. The Nayaks of Madurai promised a huge amount as tribute. The Carnatic campaigns added glory and prestige to Shivaji. Senji, the newly conquered place, acted as the second line of defense for his successor. Shivaji's last days were not happy. His eldest son Sambhaji deserted him and joined the Mughal camp. Although he returned, he was imprisoned and sent to Panhala port by Aurangzeb. The relentless campaigns affected his health. He died in 1680 at the age of 53. At the time of his death, Shivaji's kingdom comprised the western Ghats Konkan between Kalyan and Goa. The provinces in the south included western Karnataka, extending from Belgaum to the bank of Tungabhadra. Vellore, Senji, and few other districts were not settled at the time of his death. A year after the death of Shivaji, his eldest son and successor Sambhaji led a Maratha army into the Mughal territory, captured Bahadurpur in Berar, and plundered his wealth. Provoked by this humiliation, Aurangzeb struck a compromise with the Mewar Rajputs and led an army into Deccan. Bijapur and Golconda were annexed in 1686-1687, respectively. The next act of Aurangzeb was to punish Sambhaji for giving protection to his rebellious son Prince Akbar II. In 1689, the Mughal forces captured Sambhaji and killed him. Sambhaji's death did not deter the Marathas. His younger brother Raja Ram renewed the fight from the fortress of Senji in the Tamil country. The fight continued many years after the death of Raja Ram in 1700. The resistance continued under the leadership of his widow Tarabai. She dispatched an army of 50,000 horsemen. The capital was plundered, and as a result, trade in Mollisettan, the major port of the region, trade remained disrupted for many years. At the time of Aurangzeb's death, death in 1707. Maratha still had many fortified places under the control. After Aurangzeb's death, Sambhaji's son Shahu was released from prison and claimed the Maratha throne. Tarabai objected and it led to a civil war in which Shivaji emerged victorious and ascended the throne in 1708. Balaji Vishwanath was very supportive of Shah and helped him ascend the throne in 1708 as a gesture of his gratitude. Shah appointed Balaji Vishwanath as Peshwa. In course of time, the Peshwa became the ruler. Shahji retired to Satara and Peshwa started to rule from Pune. Tarabai carried on a parallel rival governor with Kolkapur as capital, but Rajabai, the second wife of Raja Ram and her son Sambhaji, to imprisoned and her son Sambhaji to imprison Tarabai and her son in 1714. Sambhaji to first ascended the throne of Kolkapura, where he had to accept the lordship of Shahu. After Shahu died in 1749, Rama Raja, who ascended the throne, made a pact with Peshawar. Uh, according to which he became a titular head. Tarabai was disappointed. Tarabai and Ramaraja died in 1761 1777 respectively. Shah II, the adopted son of Ramaraja, ruled till his death in 1808 as a non-entity. His son Pratap Singh, who came to the throne the next year, deposed by the British government in 1639 on charges he plotted against the British government. Pratap Singh died as a prisoner in 1847. His younger brother Sahaji Appar Sahib Shahji too was made by the British king by the British in 1839. Shahji too died in 1848 without a successor. Shivaji was not only a great warrior but a good administrator too. This council of 8 ministers was known as Astra Pradhan. Uh, the Pradhan or Peshwa, the Prime Minister, the Amatya was Finance Minister, Valkya Navis or Mantri, Sumant or Davira or Foreign Secretary, Rishis Ambassador, Sachiv or Shuru Navis was the Home Secretary, who look after the correspondence of the King. Also checked on accounts of the Paragnas. Pandit Rao or Sadharan Mustaqid are ecclesial head in charge of religion. Nyayadhish or Chief Justice was responsible for civil and military justice. Sari Naubat or Commander in Chief was in charge of recruitment, organization, discipline of army.